Guys, it is the 29th of January. Jagex have just dropped the absolute motherload of an update. This looks to me to probably be the best update they've done so far in 2025, which, you know, we're only a month in, so it's no surprise, but, like, I'm telling you, even compared to last year, like, this looks fantastic, and I am super excited to get into this. So, here we go. The Bounty Hunter changes, collection log update, and emote improvements. Do you know what's really funny about this, by the way? They've actually added a PvP update as the headline. Like, it is the first thing in this blog. Collection log, which, dare I say, you know, infinitely more popular in terms of, like, percentage of players who are involved in that. And it's like the secondary thing. I don't know if this is Jagex trying to turn over a new leaf or something, trying to, you know, trying to prove that they do care about the PvP community, which is cool. Because I'm not gonna lie, boys, usually the PvP updates are somewhere down here. It's like one of these, like, small, insignificant little things, you know? Good to see. Well, the funny thing is, we are actually gonna skip over the Bounty Hunter stuff, but we will come to that in just a minute. We're gonna go to the part that's got me really excited, the collection log updates. This looks amazing. Also, wasn't planning on making this video. I've just logged into the game, and honestly, I'm just really happy with everything I'm seeing here. The fresh layout will make it a breeze to navigate your logs, so you can stay focused on the important stuff, collecting with all your progress in one place. You can effortlessly track your achievements and see how close you are to snagging those elusive items. So, obviously, we never had anything like this previous to this update, and as you can see, they have made it really nice. Bosses, raids, clues, mini-games, and other. God, this just looks so clean. And then at the bottom, the best part, in my opinion, the latest collections. Man, this makes me want to just log into the game right now and just start farming bosses. This is amazing. I love the way this looks. This is fantastic. So we know hunting down those collection logs can be a grind. To help you stay on track, we've added a ranking system based on how many collection logs you've logged. Here's what we're working towards. Bronze rank is 100 collections, iron is 300, steel is 500, black 700, mithril 900, adamant 1000, rune 1100, dragon 1200, and gilded rank, percentage based, 90% of the total log slots, rounded to the nearest 25, around 1400 collections currently. Right, I'm really curious real quick to see what I am on Fat Checks, because that is my most played account. 300 collections, 311. Oh my god. Wait, what rank am I? I'm iron. Oh god, I'm iron rank. To put that into perspective, like, let me show you real quick. Let me show you my high scores on this account so you can see, because I've done a lot of bossing on here. I've never been much of a collection logger. I've never really focused on it, but you just get them passively playing the game. We're talking several thousand KC at pretty much every boss in the game, with a few exceptions. Wow. And with all of that being done, I'm iron. I'm looking at this right now, like, my clue scrolls are abysmal. 39 out of 598. Yeah, I don't think I have done very many clue scrolls on this account at all. I've done 27 hard clues, 19 elites, 4 masters. It's fair to say that there's a lot of low-hanging fruit here to be claimed, and mini games as well, and other. I mean, that right there is what, an easy 10 collection logs that's probably going to take like an hour or less to get, and there's actually a reason to do them now. By the way, let me know down in the comments, boys, where do you fall? What is your current rank on this ranking system? All right, here's the interesting stuff. When you hit a certain milestone in your collection log, head over to the Collector and Varrock Museum to claim your Staff of Collection. Reach new ranks and you'll earn a staff that matches the tier you've unlocked. The best part, you can right-click your staff to create an equipable corresponding book, showing off your collection log achievements in style. I don't recall ever seeing this guy before, but then I don't really pay too much attention to any NPCs outside of, like, these two here. Claim log rewards. Can I obtain my collection? You might want to take a seat. This is going to take a while. I don't think it is. Oh, but it gives me a cutscene. Okay. The collector hands you an iron staff of collection. Okay. And we got the bronze one too. Okay. Let's see. I feel like such an amateur right now with my iron book. Look at that thing. It kind of goes with the Bloodsworth though. Won't lie. But I don't think this is a flex. I can't be walking around flexing this. That is so cool. It spins. I love that. That is awesome looking, man. Oh my god. Right, so the right click options, we have collection log, overview, create book. And there we go, there's our collection log. And they've updated the way this looks as well, because previously, I'm pretty sure it just looked like this here. It was like a dull grey book. You can wield it as well. Oh, that's pretty cool. And again, I'm guessing this doesn't have any stats, but I will just quickly check. Imagine if it just had like some random mage plus on it, that'd be super cool. It looks kind of good, even though obviously I'm only wielding the iron stuff. I am a massive noob apparently. It's actually kind of mental considering how much I've played on this account in the past. So there you go, boys. If you guys want to come and get your collection stuff, I'm guessing you probably need a minimum of 100 to get yourself the bronze staff. And how does the bronze one look? It don't look good. So probably want to get yourself a higher rank if you can. I've just realized that this one has a dragon on top of it. I need it. I need it bad. Historical clogs for Iron Men. We're not introducing a charming wooden shoes to the game, but Iron Man... Wait, what? We're not introducing charming wooden shoes to the game. But for Iron Man players, this is just as good. I feel like that one's gone way over my head. Someone's gonna have to explain that. I don't get it. I don't get the pun. You can now add historically gained items to your collection log. We understand how frustrating it is that the collection log didn't track items earned before its introduction in December 2028. Post-production Raikesy here. So basically, if you're an Iron Man, you can go ahead, you can take items that aren't in your collection log, use it on the collection log book. It's gonna update for you. Pretty huge. And also, after watching this back, it says clogs. I get it now. It's another Iron Man update, goddamn. Yeah, that's cool. Collection log high scores. Not only will you be able to flaunt your shiny new staff and book, you'll also have the chance to climb the ranks of our brand new collection log high scores board. Get collecting and see how far you can get. Right. That is very interesting. I'm going to pull that up real quick and we're going to take a look. Before I started the video, I did try to find it, and I imagine, like many of you, I assumed that it would be up here somewhere, but it's not. It's actually here on the left-hand side. And here we go. This is the front page of the collection logs. And rank 1 is Marnie. In my eyes, this is probably one of the biggest flexes you can have in this game. Dare I say it? This guy right here, Marnie, New Zezima. The moment of truth. What rank am I on this high scores? Fat checks. Where is it to? Am I not ranked? Wait, I don't actually see my rank on here. Am I being dumb? I can't find myself on here for some reason. I don't know if it's because I have to opt in or if because my rank is so bad. Maybe I'm not worthy of being put on this thing. I don't know. I've just had confirmation from a JMod. It turns out that you need to have a minimum of 500 collection logs to even get onto the high scores. So that's fat checks out of here. Apparently this is like as low as it can go. So 500 is like the minimum rank. And yeah, it doesn't look like you can actually go any lower than 500. There it is. Ah, dude, this poor guy, Mr. Elmwood, is the very last person on the collection log high scores. This guy is the last person to qualify. So that's about that. That covers basically everything to do with the collection log. I think this is an awesome little update. I'm really glad they've added this. I think that Jagex definitely need a bit of a pick-me-up after the last couple of weeks of updates and so forth that have gone out. So this is good to see. So we're going to scroll up now and we're going to cover some of the bounty hunter changes. So normally Jagex don't really do too many updates for PvP, so it's nice to see them making some effort here. And here are the list of things that they've done, the changes inside a bounty hunter. Made stat changes to items obtained from the usable only within bounty hunter to improve balance and build variety. Adjusted the charge cost for specific items. Vestus Spear 5mm, Status Warhammer 10mm, Morgan's Axes 5mm, Morgan Javelins 10mm, and Zuriel Staff 5mm. Remove the ability to bring Phoenix necklaces into the crater. You now get double the EP gain for players with a minimum risk of 50k and active targets. That's cool. And it says risk tiers now display colored skulls based upon the amount of GP risk, ranging from bronze under 200k to red over 8mm. I saw a picture of this morning, and this just took me way back to bounty hunter craters back in, like, when was it, 2028 or 2027, I think. I'm actually going to go there real quick and I'll show you what this update is. That is so nostalgic to me. Oh my god. The red skull, the green skulls, the blue skulls. That's super, super cool. Wow. This is just a small but really nice little update that they've implemented here. It like, not only does it look nice visibly, but it's also quite practical because obviously now you can get a gist of what your opponent's going to be risking. I think the most important thing here is figuring out do you have to risk 8 mil in order to get the red skull, or does your +1 that you can protect give you a red skull? So we're going to test that out real quick. Yep, here we go. As soon as I tried to enter, it instantly gave me the skull here. I'm guessing if I take this off, it might go to red. No, okay. To me, that would indicate that if you have somebody with a red skull, they actually do risk 8 mil or more, which is really nice. This is a really nice touch, because if this wasn't the case, and it was red if you just had like a god sword, for example, I'd say that's probably not as useful as what it is right now. So this is actually really good. And to confirm the theory, just pulled the cipher out of the bank, and we now have the red skull, because obviously we are risking the Armadillo God Sword. I think this is a really cool update. I like this a lot. I imagine a lot of people that do Bounty Hunter are going to be super happy with this, because, you know, the amount of people that say they risk a certain amount, and they just don't risk that amount. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. Everybody lies about how much they're risking inside of PvP worlds and BH. This is a nice little update. This is a nice little touch. I'm sure there's many people that do Bounty Hunter that will appreciate this update greatly. It looks like they've also made some changes here to the items specifically inside a Bounty Hunter. So the Bounty Hunter Dark Bow, for example, I won't go through all of these because there's just so many here. If you like Bounty Hunter, then I would advise you to take a read through this. But the Dark Bow from Bounty Hunter has increased its special attack energy from 45 to 55, just to give you a ballpark of the kind of changes they've made here. And they've made quite a few balancing changes by the looks of it. And like they've said here, these new stats should address imbalances between builds and add a bit more appeal to some historically overlooked unlocks. Let the meta shakeup begin. It definitely changes the meta. Out of all of the updates they've done for Bounty Hunter, this right here, I think could be one of the most significant, because effectively they are changing your experience entirely inside of the Bounty Hunter creator. Like, the meta is completely changing. It will be a completely different environment when you next go there. And instead of having to add new things to the game, they've just had to change things that already exist. I could imagine that if this is widely accepted by the Bounty Hunter community as like a net positive, that going forward, Jagex will probably be more inclined to do more updates like this. And who knows, maybe that's what PvP needs. It just needs a little attention. Because this is an easier way for Jagex to be able to give that attention to PvP without having to like make new mini games and expand the wilderness, which they definitely should at some point. But this is a nice way of showing that they actually do care about the community, and I would imagine it's a lot easier to implement these kind of changes. The last thing they've done here for Bounty Hunter is they're introducing supply crates. Not to be confused with bounty crates. Supply crates are something you'll be able to put together in the lobby by stuffing 8 blighted manta rays or anglerfish, 1 blighted super restore, 2 blighted carambon, and 1000 GP into a crate. And then you'll be able to open up these care packages while in combat inside of the crater to extend fights. That's quite meta changing. That's effectively like being able to go in there with like a pack yak. So the reason they're doing this is because they want to give people the opportunity to be able to extend their fights, because there are many instances, like, say for example, you're a 1 defense pure inside of the Bounty Hunter crater, you're up against a Zerker or a Voider. I've been in that scenario multiple times, and sometimes you don't even get a chance to pull your spec weapon out because you spend pretty much the entire fight just clicking on your food. So let me know what you guys think of this. If you do a lot of Bounty Hunter, what do you think of these updates? I personally love what they've done here with the collection log. Honestly, I want to make it, right now, I want to make an account and just do like a collection log series. Like, this looks fantastic. I really do. And I think that might be something I have to do in the future, because this right here, to me, I'm very attracted to this. Alright boys, that's going to do it for me. Let me know what you think of these updates. If you enjoy this style of video, I don't usually do these update videos and talking about stuff around RuneScape, but you guys enjoyed the last one. So if you enjoyed the format, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, get involved in the discussion, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.